Okay, no, it's not. All right, let me. I might have to go on you. There you go. Okay, go live. All right, I think we're back on air, guys. We do apologize for that interruption. We had some technical issues, but Steve, if you can go back, let us know everything you were saying, and hopefully we can not have technical issues this time.
Yeah, so I don't know where we cut off exactly, but I'll just go back from the top. My name's Steve, co-founder at Tonic Labs. We built Entrepot, Stoic Wallet, EXT token standard. And I have a number of different things I want to kind of talk about today that we're really excited about, that range from, content curation to, trading features and moderation going forward for the platform, and kind of what the future is going to look like, both short term and longer term.
Okay, so fantastic. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and wait for a couple of people to get back online. So I think we lost some of our viewers, but that's really good. I know me and you were talking recently on messages, and you told me that there's a lot of updates coming to Entrepot. And as you know, and as many people know, Entrepot is one of my favorite marketplaces, if not my favorite marketplace. Definitely with most of my collections that I collect are on there, and I enjoy it a lot. And I know that every time I see something in the UX that's not even a problem, but it could be something minor, that you're there to immediately make it even better. And you mentioned a couple of big updates, and then I saw some posts you made on Twitter regarding some updates. Some of the things I understood, some of the things I didn't understand quite well because they're more technical. But if you can go ahead and just, I guess, just start and let us all know about the specifics of what is changing in Entrepot, what this means for NFTs, what this means for NFTs as a whole. Is going to be better than other ecosystems, exchanges? Is it going to have more features, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, so I think what we're going to see over the next couple months is you're going to really start to see why we spent Q4 of last year building Volt. Because towards the end of last year, we didn't really push out any big updates to Entrepot, because we were focused on building this canister smart wallet, like infrastructure level tool. And the purpose of this was so that we could start to build, like, not even like feature parity level stuff for the marketplace, but like taking it to the next step to make the IC is the best, the marketplace should be the best. It should be able to do what other platforms can't do. And so there was kind of this gap where we're working on this back-end tool that the end user doesn't really see the benefit of, at least not right away. But now that we have that, it's built and it's live, and we rolled it out with just basic offers to begin with. Now we're starting to really build on top of that. And so when it comes to trading, people that like to trade either a lot of NFTs or a lot of NFTs quickly, we're now able to start working on some really exciting features. So in our next release, we're rolling out, with offers, some general bug fixes to the current offer system, but then also collection level offers. So you'll be able to go on Entrepot and say, I want to buy X number of NFTs from this collection. I don't care which ones they are, and you'll be able to place that order. And this is made even more exciting through smart wallets, because you now don't have to transfer the ICP out of your wallet. It can stay in your wallet. It's not locked, so you can move it out of your wallet if you want, and it's not stuck in that order. So you'll find on some NFT marketplaces, if you want to place an offer, you have to send that one token or two tokens to the marketplace contract, and then those tokens can only be used for that offer, and so they're locked. They can't be used elsewhere. What we have with Volt is, if you have 10 ICP in your wallet, you can go and you can place a 10 ICP offer on every single NFT on the marketplace if you wanted to. And then if it's accepted, or even if you just transfer your ICP out, that offer can be hidden or canceled. And so we have some updates coming out to make that a little smoother. So, offers aren't showing, that shouldn't be, but that's kind of the beautiful part about this. It makes it really elegant in that you don't need to say, I really hope this offer gets accepted because this is my, these are all my tokens and I'm not going to use them for anything else. And that expands to the whole, all we can do with offers, with like bulk buying, collection level offers, trait level offers, all that sort of stuff.
That's nice. That's really great. I know I saw some people that were demanding. I think they were posting either on Entrepot or posting on Meme Cake, and they were like, "We want these features. I want to be able to bulk buy all of these NFTs and bulk offer and all of that." And I know I saw that Volt, the little Volt plugin on, or Volt little bottom text on Entrepot on the Stoic wallet. And I didn't know what it was at first. I remember I clicked on it. I don't remember if I got it on one account. I think it was free at first. Was it ever free?
Yeah,
Okay.
we gave away, because your Volt is a canister, so every single user gets their own canister. And I think we pulled the top like 1,500 or 2,000 Entrepot users, and we basically pre-set that up for you so everyone could go in and you could spin up your canister at no cost.
Nice. Okay, so that explains it. Then I think I was trying to teach my girlfriend how to use NFTs and buy things, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get you this free wallet, just like I got a free wallet. And then her ICP balance went down, and she was like, oh, what And I didn't know what happened. I thought it was because she had an iPhone.
It definitely costs a little bit. It's relatively inexpensive. It's 0.25 ICP to create and top off the wallet. And it doesn't burn a ton of cycles at all. And, because of how gas works, it'll never be more than whatever $2 is, which I find where sometimes on the IC, I'll be like, oh, $2 is like really a lot to like set that up. And then I'm like, on these other chains, people are, you forget that people in crypto are so used to paying massive gas fees that you're like, okay, it's actually not. It's not the craziest thing ever.
It's I think I'm always down to pay for good tech. If something is useful and it's good, I pay for it. I have a bunch of premium services from Web 2.0, so why not get I'm perfectly okay with paying commissions and paying for good tech. But that's good. So that's perfect. So for example, let's say I have 10 ICP and I want this NFT, but I also want that NFT, but I also like this other NFT. So I can bid on all the NFTs. It's a binding offer. Like it'll go through if the person accepts it, but I can bid on all of them at the same time. And then bam, the other ones disappear as soon as the funds are not available. And my funds are always in my own wallet. I think that's what the internet computer is all about, right? That even, I'm not sure if that's the way other apps work, like ICDex, or the ones where it's like a whole exchange. I don't know if that's how it works, or if you have to like deposit it on there. I don't understand the tech, but if that's how even other dexes can work, where you have your own funds in your wallet and you can trade and post limit and stop orders, that's fantastic. And I'm so glad that you guys are kind of being the first ones to implement that in Volt Wallet. So I have another question. So you guys made Volt Wallet, right? You just named it Volt Wallet, or you incorporated it? Okay, so you made the Volt
no,
wallet.
we built Volt up from the ground up.
Okay, wow, that's fantastic. That's really great. Okay, so any other updates that you want to know? And then also, guys, if you're watching this, you have a chance at asking questions directly to Steve. So if you have questions about the Entrepot updates, go ahead and comment below features that you would like to see, UX problems or something. I know I message him sometimes. Well, this button isn't clicking right. And then he's like, oh, no, that's your fault. But go ahead, comment in the comments, and I'll make sure to read them. They're not going to be on screen, but I have my phone here, and I'm not being distracted. I'm reading your comments. So let us know. Let us know your comments and questions, and I'll also let EasySteve. But go ahead and explain to us the other parts of the updates for the meantime.
Yeah, sure. So I'll those same lines with Volt for a little. The other thing we'll have, and I'm not sure if it'll be in this, I'll have to check if it's going to be part of this next, the very soon upcoming update or the following one, but with auctions. We've now had 2 auctions. John Ball did one, Ludo did one. And auctions also use Volt. So in the same way, you keep assets in your wallet. This will work in a similar way. This in some ways, if you list an NFT, right, it stays in your wallet, but it can't be transferred because it's listed on the market. Auctions will work in the same way. So if you have a NFT and you put it up for auction, it'll be locked. You also won't be able to cancel the auction. So for the duration of the auction within your wallet. And when people, we use a similar lock that we don't use in offers with the ICP. So you be locked. The canister smart wallet will prevent it from being able to transfer it out. And then if someone outbids you, it becomes unlocked. And this prevents, you can imagine if you got into a bidding war, like 0.0001 ICP isn't a huge transfer fee. But when you are in a bidding war that lasts, 20, 30 bids, and now you have a transfer there, a transfer back, transfer there, transfer back, transfer there, transfer back, it's annoying.
Okay, Steve, I think you're cutting off. I'm getting you a little choppy. Maybe your Wi-Fi is not very good or something, or maybe you're downloading something. It's kind of choppy.
Let me just take off my headphones and see if that fixes it. I notice sometimes that happens.
Okay, that's weird. The headphones.
It's the Samsung headphones.
Oh, they're wireless headphones. That's probably why. They're probably using the same band or something.
But I was saying, auctions will work it works in a similar way, except your ICP will actually be locked, and so you wouldn't be able to use it for anything else at that time. But that's the nature of the auction, right? If you place a bid, you shouldn't be able to. You can't cancel that bid. But we also don't want people making 50 transfers because you get outbid and then your funds get sent back to you, and then it's just a lot of annoying transfer fees. They aren't super expensive, but they're annoying and they can add up.
Yeah, that's what I like about Entrepot and devs and stuff. You fix things that I probably wouldn't have thought of that. So that's really good. So let's read some of the questions. I see one question. I don't know if you're gonna want to answer this one, but it says, "What is the best IC NFT in your opinion?"
What's the best one?
Yeah, the best IC NFT in your opinion.
That's a tough question. I mean, I definitely have some favorites, and they change. I love Crypto Wizards, and I like Monkey Infinity. I just think the art's, totally fire. And, James Bean just seems like he's just a genuine dude who just, likes making art and put it up. And I think those are awesome. I think they're going to be, blue chip into IC bull run.
Very nice.
I'll call those two right now. I don't know if they're the best, but right now they're my personal favorites. That's what I'm rocking. That's what I'm rocking on the Twitter.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like those answers because the price is not too high on those. I think it's accessible for most of the IC OGs to go buy and everything. Not financial advice, right? But most of that, I think most people can go in and buy one of those and kind of feel like
they're not expensive. They're fun. They look cool. I think they're just all around. They're pretty solid. No big promises. No roadmap, no plans. It's just cool pixel art that looks
NFT.
Good.
Yeah, that's always good. All right, so in the spirit of keeping things short, is there anything else you'd like to add for our viewers about the updates and something that's particularly exciting, and then we can go ahead and finish the stream.
Yeah. So a couple other things that we have coming. We just did our mod club. We just went live with our backend mod club, and so what this means is every time a new collection is added to Entrepot, there's a task created in Mod Club for the moderators to look at. And, we're still refining the criteria, and the Mod Club team has been incredibly helpful at talking to them. And this will check collections for, is the artwork just blatantly stolen? Like, are these Bored Apes, or are they actual doodles that someone just downloaded from OpenSea? And then the second is, like, are they at risk for copyright infringement? So is it Iron Man? Is it Spider-Man? And now Entrepot cannot. We've had much conversation with our legal team about this, and so we're not the ones that enforce copyright. It has to be the copyright owner. But what we can do is through Mod Club is we can say, if we can put a badge on the page, and these don't show yet, but they will while we're still working on the criteria on the back end. But it'll say this collection is at risk for copyright infringement. It may receive like a DMCA takedown notice. And so this will help inform collectors when they're looking at a collection that like, oh, hey, Mod Club reviewers think that this could be at risk for violating copyright. And then we're doing, of course, like an NSFW tag, which isn't quite worked in yet. We haven't had any collections that are overly NSFW yet. Everything that can happen will happen. And so that's kind of
I saw one collection with like these anime girls or something like that,
yeah,
and I forgot who's publishing that, but I was like, I thought it was funny. And do you remember who's published? I think it was a token or something.
The 3D animated ones.
Yeah.
Divine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. I see them all. I see every collection that comes through.
Yeah, you see everything. Yeah, Steve's like, I see everything. Yeah, that's fantastic. So that's really cool that you're doing that. I didn't know that you were gonna have like things with Mod Club. So this is a question. This is a hardball for me. Regarding moderation, I know you said you're gonna have content moderation for copyrights. I agree with that. If something's at risk, I know what happened with, I think, what was it, Nintendo or whatever. What about things that are, for example, could be offensive to someone, or could be, I know a lot of people on Twitter, they were complaining about this or that. I'm not going to mention because we're on YouTube, but certain things, what if something goes on one of those things? Is Mod Club going to moderate, based on that, or based on content, or specifically to copyrights?
Yeah, Mod Club they basically look through there's some key points in our, terms and conditions, and they're pretty standard. Like, your content cannot depict children in like suggestive positions. It cannot incite hate or violence. Like, you can't have like gore. Like, these are big things they're looking for.
Yeah.
Now, if it's offensive, I mean, it's kind of a tough line, right? At some point, is it inciting hate, or do you just not like it? And that's the age-old, the problem as old as the internet. And so it'll definitely be, some learn as we go, like working with the moderators, like, and figuring it out. Some of them, I'm sure, will have to be on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, of course. And the reason I go into those questions is specifically because I also on Twitter read a comment. I think it was a person complaining about, collections, and then I saw you comment like, well, it's a self-minting tool, right? So in my mind, the ecosystem is fairly small at the moment, but if we become extremely large, I don't think it's going to be almost possible, right, to if we have a self-minting feature to moderate just the amount of content that is going to be coming through. But that's an issue for another time. Let me read it if there's another question, and then we'll can go ahead and okay, I think that's just some asking about if ICP is going to go up. But all right, so I think
not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, right?
We can, that last bit you mentioned, there's one more thing we can.
Okay, go ahead.
Quickly. And this is kind of in line with moderation, but it's the other side of it. So where Mod Club is looking to moderate content, we're also looking for new ways to promote content. Like, it shouldn't be me, it shouldn't be someone at Tonic that is deciding, who's at the top of the page and who gets promoted this and that way. And so Bob's been working hard on this new reputation canister we have rolling out. And so what this will do is you will get a score that will be updated daily. This score is based on the floor value of your wallet and your buy volume on the marketplace. We do some, fancy little math, bing, bang, boom. And then you have this metric that's really hard to game because you need to have volume and you need to have a high floor value of your wallet. So not impossible to game. Nothing's, our goal isn't to make it literally impossible, but very difficult because, the only way you could do it is to buy up a ton of NFTs, and that's
okay.
Anyway, right?
So that would be for posting NFTs for sale.
Right? So this will be for voting. Okay. This will be for voting.
Okay.
So you'll be able to vote. You'll be able to go. Say you have a score of 50, right?
Okay.
Someone else might have a score of 25. You'll be able to go to a collection and say, I want to give this collection 50 points. or I want to give this collection half my points. And then that'll be the metric that drives who's at the top of the list, who's featured. These are like community choices, really, is what
Is that whenever you click on marketplace? So for example, I think right now it's set by volume, right? So you get like your Bitcoin flowers and stuff at the top. So that's going to change to be based on votes.
Yeah, that'll change the launch page. We have a whole redesign coming. I shared some stuff on Twitter.
I think I saw some on Twitter.
Yeah, I might post some more after this. The new launch page, like launch pad page, is really cool. You know, upcoming, in progress, ending soon, sorted by, you know, amount minted, time, and so we'll have one that's, you know, community picks, and that reputation metric will drive a lot of the sorting, who gets to the top, who's featured. It also could be used for whitelisting. You know, if you want to get real users in on your whitelist, your airdrop, it's going to be a pretty powerful tool.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so if you have time for one more question, somebody wants to ask about Psychedelic. So I don't know what specifically to Psychedelic. I know I heard rumors that they were leaving or they were selling their apps. I'm not sure, but yeah, the question is not very specific. Just says asking about Psychedelic.
Yeah, I mean, Psychedelic raised a round to build decentralized CDN. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
And so yeah, it sounds like they just, you know, based on the interests of their investors and what they were able to raise 25 million for, they're pivoting away from the IC. I mean, Psychedelic's a great team. They built a ton of good stuff. I know for a fact that they're actively working with teams in the internet computer to find homes for all their projects. I know I've had a bunch of people message me about, you know, is Plug doomed? Is Dab going away? Like, and I can say that, like, I know for a fact Harrison has been out there, like, getting in touch with projects, making sure that these projects have a good home.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal for there to be a period of time when there's kind of nothing happening with those. But again, it takes a bit to get a project into new hands and then get devs, you know, skilled up on it and actually start to work on it again.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good to hear. I know I have a Plug wallet and I almost never used it. This is not hate, by the way. This is just really happened to me. I had a Plug wallet and I sent ICP and it took like 30 minutes. And after that, I was just like, yeah, well, I'm not using that again. But it's not good. I know it's a lot of people like it because it's a plugin. So I do have it, and I also have Dfinity wallet, and but I think I use Stoic the most, and then for long-term storage the NNS. But alrighty, guys. So I think that's all the questions for today. Thank you so much for your time, Steve. Any finishing words?
No, I don't think so. Thank you for having me. I mean, it's a pleasure coming up. I hope that was a nice little sneak peek of what's coming in the next few weeks. We got a ton of cool stuff in the pipeline, so really excited.
All right, so thank you so much again for your time, guys. Check out Entrepot in the next 2 weeks or next coming weeks. They're going to be super different, a lot of updates. So go in and trade. All right, guys.